But we do not always realize how much darkness and the pain will actually teach us and how useful it is for us. We often tend to see that only about in a negative light, but it is truly the most beneficial thing for us when we look at our growth and advancement and what that will then enable for us. You have to understand that the pain is your tool and it is giving you instructions if you learn to interpret that correctly. If you have pain, that is always a sign of something. Maybe a sign from something that needs your acknowledgement, that you need to put effort in it. That is something that you need work towards, work through more. And more we have that pain, harder the times that we have, actually more beneficial it is for us to recognize those spots, things in us that need our focus on more, that we need to work more towards better. Because more pain and suffering you have, more easily you get irritated and all those negatives and problem areas will come up so much easily. And it is your job to recognize that how your behavior will change when you are in those moods, in those situations, and recognize these problem areas that you need to working more towards better. It is just what I always say, that you only find the true light in the darkness. There is always a reason for everything and why there is so much this pain and darkness. Everything bad, so-called bad. When truly the bad is enabling all the good. Actually, the most good thing in this life is all the bad things, because they will eventually create the greatest miracles, the greatest highs and good moments, beautiful moments. How ironically it is. But I highly encourage you to form a great deep bond with your dark side also, and those dark times, and see them in different light and learn to communicate with it. See those answers, and if you're just willing to look at the broader perspective view and take the lessons and advices that it will give, and then work towards better, healing those things in you, it can be so beneficial, not only for you but all around you and the world itself. in itself. So many problems I had that I even not recognized myself, but then I just very strictly started to look at those situations that I will do differently than I normally would behave and do. All those fights and negative situations in my life, and look at those situations, why they have been evolved and created, happened. And then I recognized all those problems that I even had. And when you have that understanding and knowledge, then it's just up to you to take the action for the better. And of course the pain and our darkness will show you who you truly are. We all can be in these easy situations and enjoy life, but the true character is tested and shown in those hard times. And you can, after surviving those times, be proud of you and what you have achieved, because it is not easy and something rare, and rare is always valued highly, wanted. But yes, the cost is high in pain and darkness, but the reward is always so many multiplied times higher. So I hope that you can, after today, see these things differently and try to challenge yourself and go to those dark sides, dark times, in a different mindset and more frequently. Eventually things will get easier, and there is only limited amount of lessons and those hard times that you have to go through, that when you just decide to go through them one by one, everything will get easier, and that will keep you motivated, and that is the beauty of life. And the lessons and the rewards will stay forever, and that is the most beautiful part. But the most damaging thing for you, harming, and something that you should be always scared about, is you being stagnant without you making any kind of decisions to act, just being in that analysis paralysis without deciding all. It is always better to move and do something than nothing, just thinking about. Even if you fail and do wrong, you learn from them and gain valuable lessons. Whatever you do, it is not truly so harmful to you, and is something that should be recognized. But I hope you can be brave and challenge yourself truly and found those places, things in you that needs your recognition and something that you have to work towards better. But I thank you again so much being with me today, as always, and if you're interested about personal coaching in some kind of area, be free to check out the description box below. But I thank you once again and hopefully see you next time. All the love and light to you. Take care.